review of the 48 laws of money. And I want to congratulate you because your financial life is going to be positively transformed by this book. Yes, that is for real. We started reviewing this book some days ago, and we have been reviewing 3 laws per video. So in this video, we are also going to be reviewing 3 out of the 48 laws of money. And the first law that we're going to start with is law 19, which says debt can be a double-edged sword. Debt, as in D-E-B-T. Yoruba people call it gbese, right? It can be a double-edged sword. It can be to your benefit and it can also be to your detriment. It depends on how you use it. So we're going to be learning about debt, how to take advantage of debt, how to use it to build wealth and not to ruin yourself. Robert Kiyosaki says that too much debt is a dangerous thing and it will ultimately ruin your financial future. Right? Debt can be a powerful tool, a powerful financial tool, no doubt. But it can also be both beneficial and detrimental. So you really have to understand how to use debt wisely, how to use it to your advantage, how to use it for your financial growth and not your financial downfall. There are 2 kinds of debt. There is good debt and there is bad debt, right? Just as the name implies, good debt is the debt that is good for you. You take a debt. First of all, what is debt? It is when you borrow money with the promise to repay it later. And usually it comes with interest. So before you pick up any debt, you would have understood that, okay, I'm able to repay this money plus the interest within this period of time, right? So if you are borrowing that money for a good cause, maybe you want to use it to go to school, to study, become a good person. You know that when you graduate, you're going to get good jobs or you're going to learn some skills that will bring you money. Fine. Or you want to use it for investments, real estate, stocks that will yield good interest for you and help you to grow financially. Fantastic. But bad debt, on the other hand, is debt that money that you borrow for consumption, for frivolities, to pressure people, to impress them, right? Money that you borrow on wants, money that you borrow to purchase things that will not increase in value over time, things that will not bring you any income, right? So you are borrowing for consumption. That is bad debt. So while good debt can enhance your financial situation, bad debt can hinder it. So you must really understand why you want to borrow money. Is it necessary? This money that you're borrowing, is it going to yield more money for you? Is it going to make your life better in any way? Or after spending it on whatever you spend it for, whatever you want to spend it on, that is it. You start running helter-skelter and it is difficult to come out of it. So bad debts also includes high interest loans that doesn't contribute to wealth building, such as credit card debts. In advanced worlds, people have access to credit card. Yes, they'll just load the card with money, keep spending. They know that you come back to pay it. And as you're spending, your interest is accumulating. Right. And at the end of the day, it is difficult to come out of it because you're just spending, you're buying things that are not important, things that are not going to yield any gain to you, right? Personal loans for non-essential purchases are also bad debt. High interest debt can quickly spiral out of control. People that borrow from loan sharks, right? The interest alone is killing. So that is why many of them struggle to pay back, because before you close your eyes and open it, the interest is just increasing. You borrow money at 40% interest rate in 1 month, 30%, even 25% is high, and you have 1 month to pay back. You cannot meet up in 1 month. And the way they do it is that the interest is accumulating every day. It's not even a monthly thing. Every day. And if you are not able to pay back, they splash the worst of your pictures everywhere. They distribute your naked pictures, the pictures where you look ugly, where you're not well dressed, they put a tag to your name that, oh, beware of this guy, he's a fraudster, he's a scammer, and all of that. They just disgrace you. Right. You don't want to find yourself in such a terrible situation. That is why you must control yourself. You must understand yourself. And now, what are the risks of mismanaged debt? One of them is what I've just said. You don't want to humiliate yourself. So if you can control yourself, if you really don't have to borrow that money, please don't. So high interest rates can be a big risk. Sorry, can be a big risk, right? Many forms of debt, particularly credit card debts, debts from loan sharks, come with very high interest rates, and repaying them is very challenging. Financial stress. When you are heavily indebted, you cannot even enjoy your life. You are going through so much stress. You are depressed. You are always feeling sad. You are always feeling so edgy, shouting at everybody. I'm a korakakiri, because once the repayment deadline is approaching, oh my God, it puts you under so much stress. You can't even enjoy your life. It can come with associated illnesses, high BP, and the likes. So take cognizance of these strategies for managing debt wisely. Number one, understand your debts. Start by listing out all your debts. Who are the people you are owing? How much are you owing them? Can you negotiate with them? Take a cue from that man in The Richest Man in Babylon. He went to meet all his debtors and he negotiated with them. He said, please, I'm a man of integrity. Just give me some time. I am going to pay up. Right. And some of them agreed with him. Some of them were reluctant at first. They said no. But even the ones that first said that were reluctant at first, they eventually came to appreciate him, that okay, at least this man is even more honorable than people that will just run away or keep mute about what they are owing. So go to them, plead with them that they should give you time. So that man in The Richest Man in Babylon that I talked about, he went to work. He doubled or tripled his hustle and he paid them. He followed his repayment plan. Right. Number two, create a repayment plan. Develop a strategy. How do you want to pay back? There is something called debt snowballing. Maybe you want to start with the smallest debt. Pay that one. Let it go. Or maybe you want to use debt avalanche. You want to start with the bigger one or the biggest one, the one that has the highest interest rate. Number three, leverage good debt. If you must take any debt, make sure that the purpose for which you are taking that money, for which you are borrowing that money, can lead to future gains. You are not just borrowing to consume. Then limit bad debt as much as possible. If you are so disciplined, you will not find yourself in this precarious situation, right? Limit it. It is not every time that you are yearning to borrow that you should actually go and borrow. Sometimes sleep over it. Sometimes beat yourself that no, you are not going to do it. Sometimes tell your accountability partner that please, this is what I'm thinking. Force me not to do it. Make sure I don't do it. Just find a way. The moment it comes to your head, don't take a step immediately. Analyze it. Is it going to lead you to a good place or a bad place? Right. That is that about debt. Law 20 says protect against inflation. What is inflation? Inflation refers to the rate at which the general level of prices for goods and services rises, but then your purchasing power declines. Right. So everything is, the prices of goods and services are skyrocketing, but your income is not rising. So you don't have the purchasing power to keep up at that rate with the rising cost of living or the high prices of things. Robert L. Allen says inflation is the crabgrass in your savings. It can eat into your savings if care is not taken. Right. So how do you combat inflation? You must make sure that any investment you are putting your money into can beat inflation. If inflation rate is 5%, for example, you don't want to put your money into any savings portfolio or investment portfolio that is going to give you 4% per annum in this instance, right? You want to look for a rate that is above the inflation rate, maybe like 10%. That doubles it. That way, you are still not losing. You still have the purchasing power. You want to keep your money in an investment. You want to lock it down in an investment for 10 years. 10 years from now, would the money lose value? Fine, you may earn interest, but put it side by side with your purchasing power, with the inflation rate. Are you gaining or you are losing? Inflation is an economic reality, and it happens everywhere in the world, whether in Africa or Europe or America, everywhere. It just erodes your purchasing power. In Nigeria, for example, I was gisting with somebody that, oh, just some months ago, a carton of Indomie was, I can't even remember. But recently when I bought it, was it for 9,000 something? Right. The prices has increased. And that is the way it happens for everything. The price that you bought something yesterday is not the price that you're going to buy today. If you are saving up to buy a car, by the time you are done saving, just expect a shocker that the price of that car has doubled, right? So your purchasing power is increasing. How can you now beat that? Look for good savings and investment portfolios that will beat inflation, that will give you, go and give it to Joy, that will give you good returns, right? You can put your money in real estate, for example. Properties will always, let me not say always, most likely increase in value. That is the truth. So the value of properties, rents, and all of that will always rise with inflation. So real estate is a good option. It is a very good option if you really want to beat inflation. Then invest in assets that outpace inflation. There are some investments that will help you to rise above inflation. Right, stocks can also increase in value over time, helping you to beat inflation. Then consider inflation protected securities. You can talk to your stockbrokers, you can talk to your financial advisors to guide you. Review your investment strategy regularly. If you're always putting your money in the bank, they give you 1% interest every month. Whereas by the time you want to spend that money, inflation has risen by 25%. So what's that? It is nothing. Nothing at all. So don't just put your money in the bank. You are losing money every day. The bank is going to be using your money to do business, investments, and different things. They will loan your money to people, collect high interest, and give you 1% per annum. That is nothing. Go and speak to somebody that will guide you. Put your money into good. There are some even low yield savings portfolios that you can put your money into. Not those ones that will give you 1%. You just look at your account. You have earned 5 naira in interest. No. You may keep it with the same bank, but ask them for treasury bills. Ask them for money markets. The banks have different investment portfolio. If you want to put your money in the bank, they have some investment portfolios. In fact, many banks have separate departments for investments. They call them investment banking. So speak to them, speak to your account officer. Don't be ignorant. Don't just say, oh, I have money in the bank. Ask for their investment banking, different options on it. Speak to them. They will guide you. Right, in this age and time, you cannot afford to be ignorant. If you are ignorant, that is a very fast way to poverty. All right, let us look at Law 21, which is the third one we'll examine in this video. It says, learn to live below your means. We really cannot overemphasize this. Living below your means will give you room to save and invest. Not within your means this time, below it, so that you have that margin for savings and investments. Don't be caught up in the pressure of spending all that you earn. Frugality includes all the other virtues. Living below your means is a fundamental principle for achieving financial independence. You have to be frugal. You have to be economical. You have to negotiate the best deals for yourself that will help you to save money. If you are very conscious of this, you will not overspend. You will not spend your money anyhow. You will always get value for every kobo, every cent, every penny that you spend. It is a lifestyle, a mindset that you must adopt, right? So living below your means spending less than you earn, not equal to what you earn, less than. You have to make intentional choices about your lifestyle, your spending habits. Money is coming into your hand, but you cannot account for it. You don't even know what you are doing with the money, right? Because you are not tracking. Develop financial discipline. It is very, very important. Be accountable to yourself. Be accountable to your spouse. Be accountable to somebody. Let them know how you are spending money. Don't be secretive about it. If you are secretive about it, it is not good for you. It's not good for your financial life. So live below your means. And how can you do this? Number one, create a budget. Before I say all these strategies, don't forget that all of these strategies are not really what will help you to become financially free or independent, right? It has to do with your behavior, your mindset about money, more importantly. Because we can have all these rules, all these laws. Sometimes it sounds like it's just another talk, right? They work. So if you don't have the right mindset, if you don't have the right attitude towards money, they will just look like any other talk to you, money talk, and that's it. You will not really put them into practice. So I'm saying this so that you can put it into practice. Do you usually have a budget? When you go to the market, list the things that you want to buy. First of all, that's what I do. Before I go to the market for shopping, I know that I can get there and I'll start seeing this. Oh, this one is good, let me buy it. This one is cheap, let me buy it. It's cheap, it's cheap, it's cheap. It's on sale, it's on sale, it's on sale. That is how money will be leaving your hand gradually. You know, the people that are offering you sales, they know what they are doing. It is not sales anything. Oh, 50% off, you quickly jump at it. Even if it's truly 50% off, do you need it? Check in your wardrobe. There are so many clothes that you have not touched in a while. Go and iron them, put them on, they will look new again. So always make a list in order of priority. In order of their priority, list the things that are important first and foremost. Make sure you buy those ones first. Any other thing that comes after, if your budget can accommodate it, fine. If your budget cannot accommodate it, let it go. Let it go. You will not miss anything. Truly, I'm telling you. Then number two, prioritize needs over wants. Yes, do you really need it? If not, you don't have to. Jeremiah, stop. You don't have to buy it. Somebody is hailing you here. Jeremiah, don't come. Right. So prioritize needs over wants. Needs are essentials. Wants are just maybe your desires. You just feel that it's good. It may be good, but it may not be essential. So let it go. Set savings goals. It's not too late. This is July. We're in mid-July. You can still start. You can still do something. Tell yourself that before the end of this year, I want to save so amount of money and start. Even if you don't hit your goal, make sure that you have at least you reached somewhere. Then adopt a minimalist mindset. Be conservative when it comes to your spending, especially when you have not achieved financial freedom. You don't have to impress anybody. Don't impress anybody. Look at this shirt that I'm wearing. I bought this shirt since it's been a long time, really. And it was recently that I discovered it in my wardrobe. I'm like, you have been sitting here for so long. And I brought it out like 3 weeks ago or so, you know. And now that I'm wearing it, I'm like, this shirt is not even bad. It's nice. That is it. Go and check the house. There are some things that you can revive, resuscitate. They will look new again. They will help you to cut down expenses. You don't have any explanation to make to anybody. When you make it big, they will understand the reason why you chose the life that you're living now. They will understand the reason for your decisions to be frugal, to be economical now. In fact, some of them that are calling you stingy now will come and hail you that, I want you to mentor my daughter. I like the way you spend money. I like the way you... Do you understand? That is the way it works. Be frugal, be minimal. Instead of going for all the blings and everything, you can choose a less expensive item that will still serve the same purpose. And don't forget that sometimes you get tired of things easily. Okay, I'm coming. That thing that is really shocking you, that you really want to buy now, by the time you wear it for 2 or 3 times, you may become tired. It it's shine in your eyes, you are now aiming to buy another one. Okay, so be minimal, right? Thank you so much. I think that we have learned enough tonight. What is left is implementation. But start from somewhere. At least make up your mind before you sleep tonight that all these things that we're even talking about, let me even start implementing one. Whether it is budget, whether it is being frugal, whether it is approaching your account officer for a profitable investment you can put your money into within the banking system, right? Something like that. Make sure that you do it. If you want to build wealth, it starts with a step, right? Thank you so much. That will be all for tonight. Don't forget to like this video, share your comments with me, and please subscribe to this channel in case you are yet to subscribe. Jeremiah, what's my name? I remain Olaide Agbaje, also known as First Lady. And on this channel, I inspire you to live intentionally. I'll come your way again tomorrow as we review 3 other laws of money from the 48 laws of money. Until then, be intentional. Bye-bye. Ma, say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. All right. Bye, everybody. Okay.